In this video, you'll learn 4 simple steps to help you answer the popular interview question, why should we hire you? And if you stay around until the end, I have a sample response that you can use and tailor for your next job interview. If we've never met before, I'm Heather Austin from ProfessorAustin.com and the Career Club on Facebook. And on this channel, I share simple solutions to help you build a business or launch a career you love. So if you're new here, consider hitting the subscribe button down below and the bell notification so you don't miss a thing. And real quick, before we jump into it, comment down below with what your biggest frustration is when it comes to going on a job interview. Now, I've had the privilege of working with thousands of students over the years to help them refine and perfect their interview skills. And one of the questions that we always tackle is, why should we hire you? The reason we prepare for this interview question is because it's popular and interviewers love to ask it. They're asking it to gauge what sets you apart from the other candidates. To make an impact with this question, you really need to know how to sell yourself to the interviewer. The best approach is to think of it as a mini sales presentation. You may hear this question in a few different forms, such as, what makes you a good fit for this role? Or why are you the best candidate for this position? Either way, follow these 4 steps to help you stand out from all the other candidates. Step number 1 is to do your research. Find out everything you can about the company and the position that you are applying for. Research the company's website, review their LinkedIn page, follow their activity on social media. This research will help you understand the problems the company is facing and what you can do to help them solve those problems in your new role. It will also help you understand what the company values most in its employees. Therefore, you'll be able to compose a response that stands out from all the other candidates. This leads us to tip number 2 to answer the question, why should we hire you? And that is to make a direct correlation. Now that you understand what the company's pain points are, you need to demonstrate how your skills and expertise are the perfect match for the position. To do this, carefully comb through the job description and highlight at least 3 areas that you know you can demonstrate that you excel in. Most job descriptions are broken up into 3 separate parts: major key responsibilities, specific job functions, and qualifications. Pinpoint one item from each area that you can match directly to your career accomplishment. Now, here's a special note for students. It's okay if you don't have a lot of work experience. You can match the job description to volunteer work or maybe your coursework. So the interview question, why should we hire you, is actually very similar to another popular interview question, what are your strengths? However, your answers are going to be structured slightly different. So to help you answer the what are your strengths question, I have a video all about that, and I'll go ahead and link that one up below. This leads us to tip number 3 of how to answer why should we hire you, and that is to build your story. Have you ever heard the saying, facts tell, stories sell? To properly sell yourself, you now need to build a story around the items that you highlighted in step 2. For example, let's say that the job posting calls for someone with superb analytical skills. If this is one of the skills that you excel in, you want to think back to a specific situation that shows your analytical skills in action. And be sure to explain the results that you achieved in that particular situation. Which leads us to tip number 4 to answer the question, why should we hire you? And that is to show your uniqueness. Remember when I said earlier that the interviewer is asking this question because they want to know what sets you apart from the other candidates? Well, now is the time to show what makes you different from everyone else that will be interviewing for this position. If you have a hard time pinpointing this, ask others that know you very well, that have seen you in action, what you do well. You can ask close acquaintances, family members, coworkers, managers, even teachers. With your own ideas in mind and the input you've received from others, jot down a statement or 2 about what makes you unique. Make sure that your unique talent or skill can relate directly to the position that you are applying for. So when it's time to answer this question, the last thing you want to say is, you should hire me because I'm a hard worker, or you should hire me because I work well with others. Interviewers are looking for exact situations that demonstrate that you are the best candidate for the position. So here's another way you can answer the question. From my understanding, one of the key requirements for this position is XYZ, and list one of the key requirements. You should hire me because I have a unique understanding and awareness of how XYZ affects our industry. So you'll fill that blank in there. In my previous position, I had the privilege of ensuring program success by motivating and driving my team to execute strategic planning so that we could reach client sales objectives. Now you'll pull a statement from the job posting and your own experience to put in there. I also learned through my research that your company values XYZ, so list one of the values that you found. This is one of my greatest passions, and I know without a doubt my experience in this area will sustain company standards and lead the team to greater success. So when you answer this question, make sure it's not rehearsed. You do want to practice this response with family members and friends before interview day, but you don't want it to sound like you've memorized the script. So practice as much as possible. Now, if you haven't yet, join me over on Facebook in my private community, The Career Club, where you'll network with other business professionals to learn how to navigate your career. I'll go ahead and link that up below. Now, if you know someone that might benefit from this information, please feel free to share it with them. Don't forget to hit the like button below. Be sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.